John Dutton's death proved Beth was right about one inevitable thing in Yellowstone Season 5. John Dutton's, Kevin Costner, death proved that Beth, Kelly Riley, was right about one crucial thing in Yellowstone. John Dutton died in Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2's premiere, following Kevin Costner's controversial split from Taylor Sheridan's hit series. The event left John's kids, Beth and Kayce, Luke Grimes, unable to afford the inheritance tax they needed to pay to keep the ranch. Therefore, Yellowstone's finale ends with Kayce selling the Dutton Ranch to the Broken Rock tribe, making a landmark deal with Thomas Rainwater, Gil Birmingham. The Dutton family members had been dreading their downfall, as threat after threat emerged to take the ranch from them throughout Yellowstone. However, Kayce and Beth losing the ranch could have been avoided if only John had listened to his daughter sooner. That said, Beth also wanted nothing to do with the ranch, so her Yellowstone Season 5 ending is fitting. In the finale, Beth moves to a ranch with Rip Wheeler Cole Hauser and Carter Finn Little in Dillon, Montana, where they start a new life. Beth Dutton was right about John's business model being the end of the Dutton Ranch. Before John Dutton's death, Beth warns her father about the ranch's financial well-being. In Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 6, The Dream Is Not Me, John's daughter makes a grave prophecy. Beth tells her father, "Your business model is going to be the end of us." John brushes off his daughter's concerns, saying, "Business models worked for 100 years, but the patriarch's death proved that Beth Dutton was right." John's death left Beth and Kayce with no money to pay their dues, which ultimately led to the loss of the ranch. With John's death came a massive inheritance tax. While Beth took out a mortgage to help pay it, the family's attempts to gain enough wealth to keep the ranch permanently weren't viable. Beth's sale of almost all the ranch's assets in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 13, Give the World Away, only paid their mortgage for the year, not even denting their massive inheritance tax bill. In hindsight, if John had listened to Beth, the ranch could have turned a profit, leaving John's kin with enough wealth to stay there comfortably. Why Yellowstone Season 5's finale was still the best ending for Taylor Sheridan's show. Despite John's shortcomings, Kayce Dutton's decision in Yellowstone Season 5's finale was still the best ending for the show. In Taylor Sheridan's first Yellowstone prequel, 1883, John's ancestor, James Dutton, Tim McGraw, makes a promise to the indigenous community. When a Crow elder named Spotted Eagle, Graham Greene, tells Elsa Dutton's Isabel May, father about the Paradise Valley, saying he can lay his daughter to rest and ultimately settle there, the favor comes with a warning. In 7 generations, his people will rise and reclaim the land. Therefore, Kayce fulfilled Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone prophecy from 1883. Faced with a decision about how to preserve his family's ranch, Kayce offers to sell it to the Broken Rock tribe for a fraction of what it's worth. With the decision, Kayce returns the land to the ancestors of its indigenous stewards. Rainwater had risen to take the land back, and, in the end, Dutton returned it. Yellowstone's ending was an empowering reversal of settler colonialism, and Kayce and Beth's inability to inherit the ranch straightforwardly opened the door to the narrative. Beth can still redeem John Dutton's shortcomings in Beth and Rip's Yellowstone spinoff. While she couldn't help her father grow his ranch into a modern empire, Beth Dutton can still redeem John's shortcomings in Yellowstone's spin-off about Beth and Rip, premiering on Paramount Plus in November. Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser will reprise their roles as Beth and Rip for the series, and the show will pick up where their stories left off. When Beth and Rip move to Dillon at the end of Yellowstone, they discuss their future cattle operation, indicating that the couple will start their ranch in the spin-off. Beth can enact her business ideas in Beth and Rip's Yellowstone spinoff, her new setup providing an outlet for her financial savvy. Dutton picked up many ideas through her exposure to Travis Wheatley's, Taylor Sheridan, 4-6's ranch in Texas. Beth learned in Yellowstone Season 5 that 6,666 sold their meat directly to buyers online, cutting out the intermediary and reaping more profit. When in Texas, she even learned that 4-6's had their own line of vodka. Therefore, we can expect that Beth will cook up some ideas for her endeavor.